We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams.
Getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell.
Because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw.
Akers hit. He coughs it up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
To stand on schedule on offense, the playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
The end zone, the sidelines is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
This is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
The kick by McManus is good.
They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Mayfield off the play fake, steps away. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now. Inside the 10. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Mayfield. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Powell from 8 yards out. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra 4th down. Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. The kick by McManus is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. The Broncos on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy complete. Touchdown Broncos. Jerry Judy, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to move back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offense.
They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Play fake, Mayfield. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll give up the gut for Murray. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oftentimes, knock it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Completes it to Powell. A first down throw from Mayfield. To the right side, incomplete to Atwell. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Powell on the catch. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. On 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton.
Usually big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And it 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by McManus is good, and that extends their advantage to 6 at 16-10. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield down. Throw left side complete. That's Powell.
Few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Open is Powell. That's complete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was a bombs away right there.
And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The pass there complete to Sutton.
He looked it in. Defender was right on him.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
That went to the sideline.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch.
What they lost, and then a little bit more.
Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards, as they hope to move it a little closer. Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by McManus is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now it's Wilson. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
And for a minimal gain.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. A handoff. It's Murray. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Completes it to Powell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Powell. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. The big fella. 20, 10, 5. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 24. Ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're got this type of situation again.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.